in Australia here with you for an impromptu live. I know, surprise. Now, firstly, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has messaged us to make sure that we're okay. I was a little bit slack last week and didn't post one of our Zoom video catch-ups, and a lot of you noticed, which was very sweet. You were like, is everything all right? We haven't seen a video. Is everything okay? Yes, there was a video, but I didn't actually put it on YouTube. So it's up now, the recording, and I know that I'm doing a few things a little bit different to normal. We find ourselves in very different times, so there's a few things happening around here that are different for us as well, and we just felt that it was a perfect opportunity to connect more one-on-one with the community. However, we still will be doing our usual videos. In fact, Bruno has just posted one on YouTube, which is amazing. You have to go check it out because Lawrence from France is the one who came up with this design, and it's a theatre card and it's so awesome. You definitely have to check that out. But why I'm here, and one of the big reasons why we have been chasing our tail a little, is because that we also are involved in training, demonstrator training. So Stampin' Up! Demonstrators around the world have expressed that they need support, particularly when it comes to learning how to use their computer. And I understand this frustration. I went through it, and Bruno saw me go through it when I started Stamping Up. And I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew the idea that I wanted to fulfill, but I had no idea how to actually make that a reality. And that used to be really frustrating to me. And I know that there are many demonstrators out there that feel the same way. They hear things like, go on Instagram, or just do a Facebook Live. That's really good. Go on YouTube and do a YouTube Live. Just get an Instagram account and, put it on Pinterest. And then you're like, but how? How do I do that? How do I go on Instagram? Like, what is Instagram? What is Pinterest? Why am I doing that? What's it for? So we have created not only do we have our regular Stampin' Up! Support program, which I will show you, we also have a social media training program as well. Now, the social media training program is almost complete. I'm so excited. It has been a labor of love. I'm telling you, there's nights where I'm like, Bruno, I don't think I can keep doing this. He's like, you could do it. You could do it. Go do it. But I know it will be worth it in the end. I feel like it's how people feel when they write a book. It's like, I have this amazing idea for a book, but it's going to take me probably a year or two to get there. And so this has been something I've been thinking about doing for a very, very long time. Years, in fact. I've had Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. Particularly, I'll do a shout out to Rose Coleman. Even in Rome, when we were on our incentive trip, and we were in Greece at what was the amazing area there in Greece with all the structures? Bruno will remember this. Greece monuments. What were we? It's right in the heart of Greece. One of you guys will know the name of it, but it was so incredibly amazing. In fact, if I just type Greece, it'll be like the main thing that comes up. I've had a mind blank. Let's go images. And I'll be like, where is it? But it is honestly, I was standing there talking to a demonstrator, Anne Granger, and she's like, we need to be able to understand how, I want to know how to do things, not just do this. Like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Where is it there? I'm seeing the monuments and I can't see the name of it. I should go back to YouTube and see what you're all saying. Oh, what is this called? It's gonna, the Acropolis. The Acropolis. Thank you. So we're standing in front of the Acropolis, looking at the Acropolis, and Anne's looking at me and she's like, Kylie, please, can you do it? If anyone can do it, you can. And I'm like, really? I don't think I can. It's a lot of work. And she's like, no, please, can you do this for us? I love the social media, the demonstrator support program. Thank you so much for that. But I just need to know what to do and how to do it. And so between Anne and Rose and also Patty Bennett has been another really good support to me. Yes, no, not the Pantheon. It's the Acropolis. The Acropolis. They have just been such big supporters to me, and I'm really grateful. And many other demonstrators out there that have expressed appreciation for the program. And so I will show you here exactly what is involved in this program. So basically, I am going to jump over. So if you click on the link that you see below, if you decide, you know what, I've got to do this, I've got to learn how to use these programs. Maybe you have a bit more time now that you didn't have before, because that's what we're noticing is people are begging me to get it all done because they've got more time on their hands now. And this is a perfect way to utilize the time that you have now. But when you click on the link, this is what will come up. It will say pre-order for Kylie's social media training course. Things like, how do you do this split screen thing? You know, all those sort of things that people want to know are the things that will come up in this training. Now, basically we're doing 20% off, but that is only until the end of this month. That's the decision that we've made so that people can make the most of these next couple of weeks. And then by then we'll have the bonus section all complete. Well, that's the goal. We shall see what actually happens. No, we're not actually going anywhere, so I think we should be all right. But you can enroll in the course here, and it will take you to the bottom of the page, and there's two options. You can do a payment plan, or you can pay in full and get the 20% off if you pay in full. Now, there's an introduction here. Now, definitely come over and have a look because this introduction video is free. You get to watch that and see it for free. It's 12 minutes long, so it's not long, and you can just kind of get an idea of what it's all about. But we go through blogging, how to set up your own blog, and we use Blogger because it's a free platform and it's really simple and easy to use. I still use Blogger for my blogging, and I found it's great. It does what I need it to do. I don't need it to be too fancy, just fancy enough that I can put my cards up there and it kind of looks nice and it works and it has little tabs up the top. You can design that all on your own, which will save you bucket loads of money. Like that in itself, if you can just follow my videos, some people have paid thousands of dollars to get someone to create a blog for them. No, you can actually do it yourself, and you're going to feel so good about it too. You're going to be like, I made my own blog. Oh, saved myself thousands. So that's blogging. Then on top of that, you need to have some sort of newsletter to contact all of your amazing followers and potential customers and potential team members. So we go through step by step how to use MailChimp specifically for Stamping Up demonstrators. Because look, all the information is out there. I know because I Googled it all, but it used to drive me absolutely insane because it wasn't specific to my market and it wasn't specific to what I needed as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I also wanted to know why I was doing things like, okay, great, get a newsletter. Why? Why do I need a newsletter? What is it for? What does it do? So going through not only the step-by-step specific to Stampin' Up, but also what you can say and why you're saying it, what I have learnt from my experience. Because see, there's a little bonus. What do I say? So each one of these you can see like 22, these are all videos, all of these that you get access to. Then we move into PicMonkey, and this is all included in the one social media training program. It's epic. Like super epic. You'll get everything you need to take your business online. So then we go to PicMonkey. What's PicMonkey? Well, it enables you to create your own graphics because a lot of people don't realize this, but graphics are owned by people. So you can't just go to Google and search shop now button and then go and take a button and save it as your own. No, it's property. People own that property. And unless you know that for sure it is something that you're allowed to use and that you have permission to do so, then you're actually stealing. Yes, it's a thing. You can steal images if they're not your own and you haven't created them. Or unless you actually go to a place that enables you to have stock images, which is a thing. If you've probably heard of that term, stock images, and you're like, what's that weird saying? But unless you know that it has, you've been given permission to use it, then you're not actually permitted to use it. You can't just go to Google and take an image. So this is really important to learn, how to create your own images, which is better anyway, because that will make you stand out. And it's creating images like images for your header for your blog and buttons and images for your marketing. And say you've got a class coming up that you want to do on Zoom because now you're all cool and you're online. How do you show people and market that and make it look cool and make it look different and stand out from everyone else? Well, you need to create images and learn how to create images. So this section goes through how you can do that very quickly and easily with PicMonkey, because they have really cool tools that make it a lot easier to do now. Seriously, it's changing so quickly. Then we look at Pinterest. How does Pinterest work for your business with Stamping Up, and how can you make it work effectively? What images do you need to use to really get people to click through and get to your either your blog or your Instagram or your Facebook, wherever you want to send them? And what is the whole idea of Pinterest? Do you go there and get caught up in pinning buttons but not actually advertising yourself? You're just like, oh, I like that idea and I like that idea. How do your boards look? How does your page look? Is it looking professional if someone was to come and look for you? So all of those really key, tiny things, but mean a big deal in the big scheme of things. YouTube. How do you go live? How do you put a video up? Are you having issues with uploading a video? Well, let's troubleshoot that, because usually it's because the video is too large. Well, sorry, what? A video is too large? Well, how do I change the size of that video to upload it? And how do you use the app as well? So really cool tips there as well. Facebook. How many of us are on Facebook? And how many of us use it every day? And yet there's things in here, I'm telling you, there was one part here. I'll see if I can find it on the actual page here. And so many people have commented and they're like, oh my goodness, here, security setting and friends lists, this section here. So if I click on that, this is what you'd see if you were an actual subscriber, like if you're enrolled in this course. So we've got Facebook and friend setting, and underneath you can actually put comments and ask questions and all sorts of things. But a lot of people are like, I'm mind blown. I had no idea about this list section. This is a game changer. So it's really, really exciting. Like here's Anne Granger that I was talking to you about, that we were chatting at the Acropolis about this training program. So, you know, and she said, great tip. This is such a great tip. I had no idea about this. So little tiny things can make a big difference in the big scheme of things. And really it's going to help you to feel more confident too, and enable you to do more things. You'll feel more in control of your account. Even learning a little bit more about Facebook jail and how that happens. So even using groups for your team, for your customers, how I use it, how I've made it work. Instagram, I loved this section. This section was probably my favorite one of the entire course. I may have had a little bit of wine, but it was so much fun. There was one here, I think it was, make a live video. And it is so funny. Honestly, I had so much fun. I was playing with the filters and using different things. I'm like, this is so much fun. And you've got to have fun with this. When you're learning technology, it can be super frustrating. You can feel like throwing your computer through a wall, through a window. But if you can have fun and enjoy the process, then it's going to make it a whole lot easier to learn these things. So they are the main sections of my social media training program. And we're working on this bonus section here. I've even enlisted Bruno to give a bit of help to do some of these things here. But right now, it's 20% off until the end of the month, but that's not going to be around forever. But wait, there's more. I know, I've always wanted to use that line. I'm really excited because there really is more. This is a big deal. So until the end of the month, you will also get access to our demonstrator support program as well. So this program here, the social media training course, is for the full package for the 20% off is 316 Australian. So please work out what it is in your country, or you can do the monthly payment plan, but you have access to this for life. Any updates we do, anything we add, you will have access to all of that. So there's constantly changes all the time. So definitely, you know, this is a big thing to have access, unlimited access. But the cool thing about joining up before the end of the month is you will get this other program for free, and it's worth $300. Yes, let me show you that one. So this is the course curriculum for our other social media training. I'm just going to move my little head out of the way there so you can see everything properly. So basically you can see here that we have the most amazing speakers that have already done videos, and there's more to come. Genevieve Coe, Patsy Wagner, Rachel Tessman, Alison Okamitsu, Jessica Brigden, Jessie Holton, Patty Bennett, Lindsay Munn. These are all people that have done incredible things in their Stampin' Up business. Plus this one here, Sophie Halliday Zadeh, she is basically a body language expert, and she talks about self-empowerment and how our body language can actually express whether we are feeling confident or not, and how that can change the outcome of our sales. And we have another expert that is a good friend of mine, and she is going to be releasing a video this month to help us in this situation with the pandemic and to help us in our mindset, how to help us stay level and calm, and a bit more about the I'm going to get it all wrong now. That's why we need the expert. But it's the RAS. If you look up RAS, she's going to be talking about that with us. But basically how our mind can focus on something, and that can create patterns of thinking in us. So really cool stuff. And you'll get that all for free. So we have monthly challenges. We also have bonus videos that we've added. The amazing Lisa Curcio did a talk last year that we thought was perfect for what is happening right now. Times and seasons. It sure is times and seasons, and we need to adapt to things as they change. So we think that this is just a huge amount of information, like information overload. However, our circumstances have changed so dramatically in just such a short period of time that we feel that this is just going to be the perfect situation for so many of you to really get the most out of this program and be able to get the free one on top of that. So definitely check it out. If you have questions, please ask us. We're happy to help in any way that we can. You can pop it on the questions sections under the videos. And as we go along, we're definitely going to add more people that are going to help answer those questions as well if you need them. And those questions will help us to see, do we need to add in a new video? Is there something lacking? Is there a bit of information I missed? So it's really exciting because it's fluid as well. It will more than likely have videos added to it and changed as we adapt to different things that are happening online. So really, I'm really excited to talk about this because this is like my little baby. I've been working on this for many, many years, well, months actually, and years in my head. So yeah, if you have any questions about if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please check it out. If you know other people that you think may be interested, maybe ones in your team, fellow friends, please forward this video to them. and let them know about the training program, because right now we are having to adapt and move online quicker than we ever thought we needed to, and we feel like this will support a lot of demonstrators in that. We've kept it very reasonable. I'm telling you, $316 Australian is like cheap as chips. Now, it says the link below is not working. Let's just see. I'll test it on mine and see if it works for me. I might have to edit that for you. But thank you for checking that out. It's not working. How rude. It must have done a partial link. I did it on my iPad. I'll blame my iPad. You had one link, Kylie. One link. Thank you for testing that. That's so good, Tina. I appreciate that. I'm fixing it right this second. So yes, together we're going to be able to learn and adapt to this current situation we find ourselves in. And I think that it sometimes can open up doors that we never thought. Like for me, I'd never used Zoom before all of this COVID situation. And now I'm using Zoom so often. In fact, I'm literally about to leave now. What time is it? Oh, I'm late for my Pilates class on Zoom. Isn't that fun? I'm doing it with Jessie. We're going to stretch our body, activate our body. So thank you so much for being here. We love you lots, and we're thinking of you and your families. We hope you're staying safe, and I'm hoping that this keeps you in your house and keeps you safe. And keeps you occupied and keeps your brain occupied and gives you lots and lots of things to do, because we need to keep busy. It's good for our brain. Anyway, love you all very much. I'm off for Pilates now. See you soon. Bye. Good to see you.